Time for Nix to take care of business. He's heading straight for that fire hydrant. And just like that, boom! Nick sparks something magical. Welcome to Yoldai's Pet Corner, where every pet moment is special.
Let's be honest. When humans get into trouble, our backup plan is usually panic. But sometimes nature looks at us and says, "All right, I got this." Today you're getting two true stories, real dates, real places, animals stepping in the moment humans needed saving. And trust me, story 2 has a wild plot twist. In December 2004, one of the deadliest natural disasters in history struck, the Indian Ocean tsunami. Along the coast of Phuket, Thailand, tourists were enjoying what looked like a normal beach day. One of them was a 10-year-old girl named Amber, riding an elephant named Ning Nong. Already cooler than my vacations, by the way. But suddenly, Ning Nong became agitated. She trumpeted loudly, refused commands, and ran away from the shoreline, straight toward higher ground. The elephant even picked Amber up with her trunk and carried her uphill. Moments later, the tsunami hit. The ocean pulled back, then returned like a wall. Water roared through streets, smashing windows, tossing cars, and tearing boats from their lines. People ran, shouting over sirens and breaking glass. Palm trees bowed, signs snapped, and the shoreline disappeared under churning gray water. Ning Nong's choice to climb earlier meant precious height. Below, the beachfront vanished in seconds as waves pounded again and again, each surge carrying more debris, more force, and more danger. Everything near the beach was destroyed. Shops flattened, umbrellas twisted, boardwalks ripped away. Streets became rivers, carrying furniture, nets, and shattered wood. Rescue calls echoed across the valley while families searched for each other. On higher ground, Amber clung to Ning Nong, shaken but alive. Guides gathered survivors, counting heads, pointing toward safer ridges. In the distance, the sea kept breathing heavy, like a beast not yet done. Hours later, the water finally receded, revealing a coastline changed beyond recognition. Survivors told the same story. The animals moved first. Elephants, dogs, birds. Many headed inland before the first wave. That head start separated life from tragedy. Amber's story spread quickly, not just as a miracle, but as a reminder that attention saves time, and time saves lives. Remember that pattern. We'll return to it soon, in a place far from any beach. Fact: Amber survived because Ning Nong moved before humans realized danger was coming. Experts later said elephants can feel low-frequency vibrations and seismic activity long before humans can. At sunset, the park felt calm again, but the question lingered. What did Ning Nong sense that humans missed? So here's the real challenge for us. How many warnings pass quietly around us every day? Animals read vibrations, pressure, smell, and tiny shifts in behavior. We tune most of that out, distracted by screens and routines. If we watched with their focus, how many disasters would shrink from surprises into signals we could act on? Hold that thought. Our next story leaves the shoreline and heads underwater, where sound travels faster and silence can be deadly. Picture a glass-walled tank, bright lights, a crowd, and a diver demonstrating grace and control. Then imagine one subtle mistake turning the water from a stage into a trap. Because sometimes when every second counts, the only witness who understands the emergency isn't human at all. If you've watched from this point on, thank you. Seriously. Because the next story proves animal intelligence doesn't just come from instinct. Sometimes it comes from awareness. And this one happens underwater. In 2009, a professional diver named Yang Yun was performing in an aquarium in China. Yang performed breath-hold dives for the audience. Smooth descents, slow turns, tiny bubbles. The water was cold, the lighting theatrical, and the crowd pressed against the glass, phones up. Handlers watched timing and safety from the edges as music echoed through the tank. During the dive, Yang suddenly lost consciousness and began sinking. No oxygen, no movement. Then something went wrong. Yang's movement slowed, then stopped. She began to sink, drifting like fabric toward the bottom. At first it looked like choreography, until it didn't. People tapped the glass. Handlers leaned forward. A white shape hovered nearby, listening. And this is why I stay on dry land. Panic helps no one underwater. Seconds stretched. Air ran thin. That's when the calmest mind in the room, if you can call a whale a roommate, made a decision. She turned, aligned, and moved with purpose. The surface, once distant, was about to arrive, and not by accident. But here's where the impossible happens. A beluga whale named Mila noticed something was wrong. Instead of continuing her routine, Mila swam beneath Yang, gently lifted her leg in her mouth, and pushed her toward the surface. One careful push, one breath, then daylight. Divers watched in stunned silence as the white whale became a lifeline, a quiet proof that help can appear from the blue. Staff rushed in and pulled Yang out. She survived. Fact: beluga whales are highly intelligent and known for recognizing distress, even across species. Mila wasn't trained to do this, she just acted. Let that sink in. An animal recognized a human emergency and responded faster than people nearby. Instinct? Maybe. Awareness? Absolutely. Call it intuition, perception, or empathy. But whatever it is, it can close the gap between danger and rescue. Take a breath. In a moment, we'll connect both stories, the elephant on land and the whale in water, and ask what they reveal about intelligence without words. If you've watched from this point on, thank you. You're about to hear the part that ties everything together. Here's the big reveal. An elephant and a whale, two completely different animals in two completely different environments, both saved humans without training, without commands, and without reward. They didn't panic, they didn't hesitate, they just acted. Maybe animals don't need language to understand danger. Maybe they just notice what we don't. If these true stories surprised you, hit like, subscribe, and share this with someone who thinks animals are just animals. And don't forget to join us for SeaLife Saturday, where we dive into more unbelievable true animal stories from the oceans and beyond. See you next time. On nights like this, dogs and cats shiver in the cold, but they don't wait alone. Kind hands bring blankets and hope, then carry them inside to safety. A warm checkup, gentle care, and a bowl of food. Every small kindness keeps a life warm. Donate to your local animal shelter, and Merry Christmas.